Oh girl, I've been way too long. This thing is just old and gross already. Okay, so I had to find some good lighting for you guys because it's getting a little dark. Hi guys. First of all, let me tell you, I miss you from the bottom of my freaking heart. Okay? I'm sorry that I have been gone so freaking much, you guys, like literally for weeks, and please don't think that I forgot about you. And it's not like I'm procrastinating or anything. It's just that I have so much going on right now. If you don't already know, I am a full-time college student. So that's just it. I mean, I was able to upload and record film in the beginning of the semester, and it was fine, and I was able to keep up with my schoolwork and my homework and my duties, and I was also able to do YouTube at the same time. But then it kind of started to catch up to me, and you know, mid-semester came, which is around the time of my last video, which was the Halloween makeup one. I hope you guys really enjoyed that because that was so much fun for me to do. Sorry, I'm outside. There's a plane passing by, there's dogs barking, there's everything going on. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, that was like around mid-semester time, and that's when it starts to get really hectic. If you're a college student, if you go to school, you know what I'm talking about, hopefully, and you just know how stressful and overwhelming, just a tad, just how busy you are as a student. So I did have to kind of put my YouTube videos on hold just because the editing process takes a while. And don't get me wrong, I love filming videos, you guys. Do not think for a second that I stopped filming videos because I forgot about you guys or I just, you know, lost the groove. I absolutely love creating content for you guys, and I love just making videos and editing them. That's like my favorite thing to do. School bus, hi. But yeah, I apologize, you guys, and hopefully from here on out, now that it's towards the end of the semester, I will be posting more frequently. So please be on the lookout for the videos if you are interested. I'm sorry for leaving you. I'm sorry. I have these cookies that I make. I've only made them one time, so this is going to be the second time that I've made them, but they are amazing, you guys. Like, they taste so freaking good. Also, I would like to note that this is not my recipe, so I will have the recipe linked down below. I found it on Pinterest, and it's amazing. It's originally like a Halloween type recipe, but you can basically make the cookie into whatever you want. So that's what I'm going to do here. And yeah, I really hope you guys like this video, and let's do this cooking with Shelly type of thing. Yay!
Alright, so for this recipe I used chia seeds. The recipe actually calls for flax seeds, but chia seeds work just fine. You're going to need some brown sugar, which smells delicious outside of the package, as well as some vegan butter, which I use the Smart Balance olive oil, and then any kind of flour you want. I have all purpose. You can use rice flour, wheat flour, whatever you want to do, girl. There's some pure vanilla that is actually a must, and then some almond milk, of course, sweetened, unsweetened, whatever you want to do. Also, some whole almonds, I definitely recommend. I guess you can use whatever almonds you want, but whole works great. And don't forget those beaters, girl. Alright, so for this little mixture here, I'm just getting the chia seeds and mixing them with water. This is going to turn them into some kind of like goopy jelly type of texture. So you're just going to set those aside, get yourself a mixing bowl, and start putting all your ingredients together, girl. Again, all the measurements will be linked in the description box below along with a recipe. Go check out the blog or whatever it is that is where the recipe is. So you're just going to mix the butter together until it forms some kind of whipped buttery type of texture. It should look something like that. At this point, you can go ahead and add in your brown sugar and your vanilla. And I think this recipe calls for 2 teaspoons, and I only had 1.5. I ran out of vanilla. No! So you're just gonna mix those all together until it creates this other whipped texture. And you guys, this actually smells so delicious. Like, oh my gosh, like who would have known? Actually, this could be a great thing to put on top of like baked bread. Mmm, that actually sounds so amazing. So yeah, your product should end up looking something like this. Very, very sweet smelling and very sugary. At this point, you can go ahead and add in that vegan egg or whatever this thing is supposed to portray. Whatever it is, this chia seed water mixture, it definitely adds some character to the cookie and it makes it taste so good. And chia seeds are very great at like adding fiber to your diet and stuff. So yeah, chia seeds are awesome even though they look so weird and jelly-like texture. So I'm just adding a bit at a time. I don't know why. I guess I could have put it in all at once, but yeah, that's just me being extra. So your end product should end up looking something like this. And this is where the fun part comes in. Not really. So you're just gonna end up with your flour and just putting it in 1 tablespoon at a time. That's what the recipe says to do. I just sprinkled some, stirred it in, sprinkled some more. This is obviously to make the dough, just to thicken it up and actually make the full-on dough. And your end product should end up looking something like this after your arm has fallen off from all that mixing. Very dough consistency like, very willing to form some kind of cookie for you. So at this point you can go ahead and prepare your pan with some parchment paper or some wax paper or whatever you got lying around. Definitely some kind of non-stick paper. I don't recommend using any kind of non-stick spray. So you're just going to end up placing your cookies however you want them. I just made them into the standard cookie size. And at this point you can go ahead and dip your almond into the almond milk and use that as a sort of glue to put on top of the cookie. And these are so delicious, you guys. I definitely recommend doubling the recipe if you're going to be serving a lot. I ended up with like a pan and a half. And you're going to put that in for 350 degrees for about 15 minutes or so. Then once they're done, they should look something like this. They are so delicious, you guys. I definitely recommend adding some more like crunchiness to it, so I ended up putting them back in for a few more minutes so they can get a little more brown and crispy, and they end up looking like this. Oh my gosh, they are so delicious. If you guys try this recipe, please let me know how they came out down in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. If you like something like this, these kinds of videos, please let me know. That way I can maybe do some more in the future. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more Shelly vibes in the future. And thank you guys for watching. Something that Rocco totally approves of right here. Bye guys, see ya.